Welcome back to Wanna Parlay, one leg short, where everybody was so close to being on the leaderboard this week, but unfortunately, they were one leg short. Let's get right into this one. Coming in at number 5, we have user My Riaz, who's back in on her Angel Reese betting with the whole Storm versus Sky parlay, where she was hitting on all of these, doing so good. And then she had Angel Reese over 12.5 rebounds, where she only ended up having 10. In the next game they played on a back-to-back, she ended up having 14, but unfortunately she was under on that first one, leaving Maria's to bust on this one. If this one would have hit, she would have been in 6th place this week. Unfortunately, she was one leg short. Coming in at number 4, we have user Stains, who had a bunch of winners and a bunch of spreads for this week's MLB parlays. You can see all the ones that he was hitting on right here. He ended up picking the Royals to beat the Rockies, but the Rockies went up early and didn't let go of the lead for the entirety of the game, taking the victory 3-1 over the Royals, busting this one for Stains. If this one would have hit, Stains would have ended up 4th place this week on the leaderboard. Unfortunately, he was one leg short. Coming in at number 3, we have user Broccoli11, who kind of had the same thing as Stains in this last one, but this time he went straight winners for the MLB on his parlay. Broccoli had the Braves beating the Giants this week. It was steady the entire game, but towards the end, the Giants just kept a steady pace throughout the entire game, taking the victory over the Braves. If this one would have hit for Broccoli11, he would have ended up 6th on the leaderboard this week. Unfortunately, he was one leg short. Coming in at number 2, we have user No Ryan, who also went straight winners on his MLB slips this week. He had the Dodgers beating the Diamondbacks, but this one wasn't even a close one for him, with the Diamondbacks winning by a whopping 12-4 versus the Dodgers. If this one would have hit for No Ryan, he would have ended up 2nd on the leaderboard this week. Unfortunately, he was one leg short. Coming in at number 1, we have user Sky Driver 4991. He had a full Cubs Phillies parlay with a bunch of hits and everything right here. He was hitting on everything all over this one. He ended up having Christopher Morel having under half a hit for this game, and Morel ended up with 1, just barely busting this one for Sky Driver 4991. If this one would have hit, he would have been 1st and our winner for this week's leaderboard. Unfortunately, he was one leg short. Thank you to everyone for competing in this week's contest. If you have any one leg shorts you'd like to submit, just go to our description below, go to any of our socials and send them in there. Good luck on this week's contest. I'll see you guys in next week's episode.